Greetings and salutations, my fellow Americans. Today I'm the crappy cook. I just thought I'd give some tips about something easy to make called cheese blob, or better name is crustless pizza. One thing I learned while I was cooking the sausage for this meal was, well, before that, just today, was if you turn the burners up high for a few minutes and then bring it to the temperature you want to cook at, they heat up quicker. I've used electric stove for like 22 years. Before that I was gas. Even then, yeah, just learn that. You turn it up on high first, then turn it down to where you want it to go. It gets hot a lot quicker. I was able to cook my sausage much faster than I have been in the past. Now this is cheese blob. I'm doing keto. So in keto I can't have crust. So I came up with this idea, just goofing around. Right here is one of my favorite things I've found in the last year or two. It's called, well, parchment paper. Yes, it's called parchment paper. So this keeps things from burning. I wish I would have had it years ago. You just put your food right on the parchment paper. And this is exactly what it sounds like. It's cheese. And that's all it is. But there's more. Okay. Gotta cut up some more cheese real quick. This is a real fast meal for someone, especially if they're living by themselves. But even if you want to do it for family, I think even kids would like this because it's cheese. Kids love cheese, and it's cheese that's baked. And believe it or not, this comes out as a whole piece right out of the oven. And you can eat it with your hands if you want to. I just cut it with a fork and knife, but yeah. Okay. I'm doing two separate ones because my wife likes different toppings than I do, and this makes it easy. Okay. I already have some pre-cut here. Let's use this too. I forgot. It's always nice to have, if you have cheese that's open, put it in a container like this, Tupperware container, these cheap ones, throwaways. I got them from my mom. She sent candy to me in these, homemade candy she made. I mean, I got this size with a little help, mostly me. But my mom, oh, what a cook. Anyways, there we go. There's the base layer of cheese. And all it is just a blob of cheese, hence cheese blob. And then, if you have trouble opening lids, I just learned this one, edge of counter. Just hit the lid with the edge of the counter and boom. We had contraptions growing up and done all kinds of stuff, and that works better than anything. Just hit the lid itself on the edge of the counter. So, I'm just going to put some sauce on top. This is homemade marinara Raus. I'm not. It hasn't been endorsed or paid for. But I love this stuff. It's great. It's better than ragu. Ragu's not bad though. I mean, whatever you like, use it. My wife likes a little bit less, so put a little bit less on there. And here we go. Okay. Now, next step, put toppings on crustless pizza. Yeah, toppings. Mushrooms. As many mushrooms as you want, or can fit on there. You can widen it out a little bit too, but it flattens out as it cooks, of course, where it melts. But believe it or not, this will cook into something you can eat with your hands once it cools down. Okay, done. Well, with that layer. Now, I'm on my side, I like other toppings because I'm me. And when I started keto, I was not happy because I couldn't have pizza. And then I found out you can make pizza out of riced cauliflower, which you can get frozen, and Parmesan cheese. And that makes a great crust. And it's actually pretty tasty. But it takes forever. It takes like a half an hour just to cook the crust, and then you put the toppings on it. So, there we go. All right. Well, let's put the sausage on first. Just a little bit of sausage. And a lot of sausage on mine. Hope it stays on there. You know, if the toppings don't stay on, they'll cook within. It don't matter. It'll cook together one way or another. It's a blob. Okay. Now, I put pepperoni on mine. Now, I'm not good at editing, so the next video you'll see the result. I'll take it out of the oven and show it to you. It goes in the oven on 350. I already preheated it. It beeped on me already. So we're almost ready to put it in. And like, this is taking like 5 minutes. Now it's taking a little longer to make the meat, but if you don't want sausage, excuse me there, I couldn't help myself. If you don't want sausage, then it's even quicker. There we go. Now, on top, you don't have to, but I like to put another cheese. This is cheddar on top. Just a little bit or a lot, depending on how you like your cheese and your crust and everything else. I'm going to do a little bit more. Back in my cheese container. Then I stick it in the fridge, and then you don't have to have baggies in the fridge. Having a container just to hold your cheese and put it in the door, it's a wonderful thing. Oop, there's my other cheese. Stick it in there. Done. The door of the fridge, we're finished. One thing I've learned is to start putting things away while you're cooking. I happen to have a dishwasher underneath here, which is awesome for doing that. And if you put things away while you're cooking, afterwards you don't have a big mess, which I usually did. So, that's it for the Crappy Cook. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to stick it in the oven for at least half an hour probably. I'll time it, and when I pull it out in the next video, you'll see it. Enjoy! Live long and prosper. May the force be with you. Nanu nanu.